Set clear, specific goals exactly what you want to achieve. The more specific your goals, the easier it is to stay on track. Consistency thrives on routine. Establish a daily or weekly schedule to reinforce positive habits and reduce decision fatigue. Don't aim for perfection right away. Start with manageable tasks and gradually increase your efforts as you build momentum. Measure your progress regularly. Keeping a record of your achievements motivates you to stay the course and makes your growth visible. There will be moments of doubt or fatigue. Recognize these as temporary and push through them by focusing on your long-term vision. Understanding your deeper reasons for pursuing a goal will give you the motivation to stay consistent when things get tough. Identify distractions and obstacles in your environment. Minimize them to stay focused on your tasks. Consistency is a discipline that grows with practice. Train yourself to take action even when you don't feel like it. The more you do, the easier it becomes. Setting clear, specific goals is the foundation for achieving consistency and long-term success in any endeavor. When your goals are vague or undefined, it's easy to lose direction and motivation, but when they are well-defined, they serve as a roadmap that guides your actions and decisions with precision. To begin with, it's important to be as detailed as possible when setting a goal. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," refine that goal by identifying the exact outcome you want to achieve. For example, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by exercising 5 times a week and following a balanced diet. This specificity transforms an abstract desire into a concrete plan of action. Clear goals should also be measurable. When you can quantify your progress, you create a tangible way to assess how far you've come and what still needs to be done. Measurable goals allow you to track your progress, helping you stay motivated as you see incremental improvements. For instance, if you're working on developing a new skill, a measurable goal might involve completing a set number of lessons or achieving a certain proficiency level by a specific date. The key is to ensure there's a way to objectively measure your success. Another crucial aspect of setting specific goals is ensuring they are time-bound. Giving yourself a deadline creates a sense of urgency and prevents procrastination. Without a timeline, even the most specific goals can languish without progress. A time-bound goal might look like, "I will write a 30,000-word draft of my novel by the end of the year." Writing 500 words daily, the time frame breaks the larger goal into manageable daily tasks, making it easier to maintain consistency. Additionally, your goals should align with your long-term vision and values. If a goal doesn't resonate with your deeper purpose or passions, it becomes harder to stay committed. It's essential to take time to reflect on why a particular goal matters to you and how it fits into the bigger picture of what you want to achieve in life. This alignment with your broader aspirations will help sustain your motivation when challenges inevitably arise. Lastly, once you've set your specific goals, it's important to regularly review and adjust them as needed. Life circumstances change, and sometimes goals need to be refined to stay relevant and achievable. By maintaining flexibility, you ensure that your goals remain practical while still challenging you to grow. In essence, setting clear, specific goals transforms vague ambitions into actionable plans, creating a structured path that promotes consistency and long-term achievement. Creating a routine is one of the most effective ways to build consistency and discipline in any area of life. When you develop a routine, you are essentially designing a structure that organizes your day and directs your energy towards specific actions that help you reach your goals. It eliminates the need to constantly make decisions about what to do next, saving mental energy and reducing the chances of falling off track. A well-designed routine simplifies the process of building habits because it turns those tasks into automatic behaviors, making them easier to perform regularly. The first step in creating a routine is to consider your priorities. It's essential to identify the most important activities that will move you closer to your goals. These activities should be at the core of your routine. Whether it's exercising, working on a project, or setting aside time for learning and self-improvement, your routine should be built around these key tasks. By focusing on what matters most, you're ensuring that your energy is directed toward the things that will make the biggest impact in your life. A routine needs to be consistent in timing as well. Setting specific times for certain activities can help reinforce the habit and make it easier to stick with. For example, if you're trying to build a morning workout habit, doing it at the same time every day will eventually make it feel natural, almost like second nature. Consistency in the timing of your routine makes it predictable and helps train your brain to expect and prepare for those tasks, reducing resistance and procrastination. In addition to being consistent, your routine should be realistic and adaptable. It's important not to overwhelm yourself by packing too much into your schedule, especially at the beginning. Start by integrating a few key habits and gradually build on that foundation. For example, if you want to incorporate more reading into your day, you might start by dedicating 20 minutes a day to reading, rather than trying to read for 2 hours straight. Over time, as you get more comfortable with your routine, you can add more tasks or increase the duration of certain activities. The key is to start small and allow your routine to evolve as you become more accustomed to it. Flexibility is another important aspect of creating a sustainable routine. While it's important to have a structure, life can be unpredictable, and rigid routines can sometimes become a source of stress if they don't allow for adjustments. A well-designed routine should have some flexibility built in so that if something unexpected happens, you can make necessary changes without feeling like you've failed. For example, if you miss your morning workout due to an urgent task, you can make a plan to fit it in later in the day. The ability to adapt your routine while staying committed to your goals is key to maintaining long-term consistency. An effective routine should also include time for rest and recovery. It's easy to become focused on productivity and forget the importance of balance. If you overload your routine without considering your need for downtime, you're likely to burn out, making it harder to maintain consistency. Scheduling breaks, relaxation, or leisure activities into your routine ensures that you're taking care of your mental and physical well-being, which is crucial for sustaining long-term habits. For example, including time for meditation, stretching, or just unplugging from work can help you recharge and maintain focus. As your routine begins to take shape, it's helpful to track your progress and make adjustments as needed. Some elements of your routine might not work as well as you hoped, or you might find that certain times of the day are more productive for certain tasks. Being mindful of how your routine is serving you allows you to fine-tune it for maximum effectiveness. Regularly assessing what's working and what's not can help you stay on course and make necessary changes to optimize your routine. In conclusion, creating a routine is about more than just organizing your time. It's about designing a system that supports your goals and helps you develop consistency in the things that matter most. With a well-structured routine, you reduce decision fatigue, make your habits more automatic, and ensure that you're dedicating time to the activities that will bring you closer to success. By staying realistic, adaptable, and mindful of your progress, your routine becomes a powerful tool for building the discipline and consistency needed to achieve lasting results. Starting small and building gradually is a powerful strategy for achieving consistency, especially when trying to adopt new habits or make significant changes in your life. The idea behind this approach is to break down large goals or tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, which makes the process less overwhelming and easier to sustain over time. When people set out to accomplish something big, they often fall into the trap of trying to do too much too quickly. This can lead to frustration, burnout, or failure because the effort required feels too great and the results don't come fast enough. By starting small, you're setting yourself up for success because you're building a foundation slowly but surely, allowing each step to reinforce the next. One of the key benefits of starting small is that it reduces the pressure and resistance you might feel toward taking action. When a goal or task feels too big, it can be intimidating, and that often leads to procrastination. However, if you break it down into something smaller and more manageable, the mental and emotional barriers to getting started are much lower. For instance, if you want to develop a habit of running, instead of committing to running 5 miles every day from the start, you might begin with a simple goal of running for just 5 or 10 minutes a day. This smaller commitment is much less daunting and allows you to ease into the habit without overwhelming yourself. Another advantage of starting small is that it allows you to build confidence and momentum. Each small success reinforces your belief that you can achieve your larger goal. As you consistently accomplish these small tasks, you begin to feel a sense of progress, and that progress fuels motivation. Over time, the accumulation of small wins creates a snowball effect, making it easier to keep going and take on larger challenges. This sense of momentum is crucial for sustaining long-term habits because it keeps you engaged and motivated even when the results aren't immediately apparent. Another important aspect of starting small and building gradually is that it allows you to form habits more effectively. Research shows that habits are easier to establish when they are small and achievable. If you try to make a drastic change all at once, your brain is likely to resist because it perceives the new behavior as too difficult or disruptive. However, by starting with small, manageable changes, you're essentially training your brain to accept and integrate the new behavior without triggering resistance. Over time, as the small habit becomes more automatic, you can increase the intensity or complexity of the task without feeling overwhelmed. In conclusion, starting small and building gradually is an effective strategy for achieving consistency and long-term success. By breaking down large goals into smaller, manageable steps, you reduce the risk of overwhelm, build confidence and momentum, and develop the discipline and habits necessary to sustain your efforts. This approach minimizes burnout, allows for adaptability, and fosters a mindset of patience and persistence. Through consistent, incremental progress, you can achieve meaningful and lasting change over time. Technology can make tracking your progress easier than ever. There are countless tools and apps designed to help you measure everything from productivity to health and fitness goals. Using these tools, you can automate much of the tracking process, setting reminders, creating visual charts of your progress, and organizing data in a way that's easy to understand. Whether it's tracking your steps with a fitness app, measuring your study hours with a time management tool, or keeping a journal of your daily accomplishments, the options for tracking your progress are numerous and varied, making it accessible to everyone.